Hi, I'm Dale the Insanocate. How's it going? Let me know in the comments the like button before we get started here playing more Pokemon Heartgold. Randomized, of course. We're going to the move to leader house. In between recordings, we went and got some hard scales. Right? Stuff. Grandma Wilma, I sense a sight talent as a dragon tamer in you. Would you like me to teach a move to one of your Pokemon? However, none of your Pokemon will learn the move. Okay, well, that's fine. Your quest for power has brought you here. Very well. Let me reward your passion with some absolutely astounding moves. They're the ultimate moves. Yes. I'm curious here. Blast Blurn to Blaziken. That might actually be super useful. I'm curious if these just straight up, if it's still Blast Burn. Yes. I don't really want to teach Blast Burn to Typhlosion because it's, you know, another move that a Pokemon learn while they're leveling up, and I can make Pokemon remember those moves. I can make a Pokemon of yours remember a move if you'd like, but ahem, it'll cost you. I'll make a Pokemon remember a move if you'll trade me a heart scale. So, in between recordings, we went to the Pokathlon Dome. Grinded up, got 2 heart scales, which I know is not a lot. I'll probably come back here later, but right now I feel like Vortex is the most need of a steel type move. Alright, we have Defog, which I want to get rid of. I don't want to get rid of. I want to get rid of probably Smelling Salt. Alright, Bullet Punch would not be bad. Flash Cannon. I think that is definitely one of these two for sure, either Flash Cannon or Iron Head. I think what we want to do here is check Vortex's stats. So, attack is higher than special attack. So for sure we want to go with Iron Head over Flash Cannon, right? Just to be sure, let's look to see what else we have. Back Order, Arrow Blast, Gyro Ball. That's it. So we're going with Iron Head for sure. And we're gonna get rid of Smelling Salt for Iron Head. Get that stab steel move. The next Pokemon that I really feel like needs something. I feel like Easter needs a fighting move other than Hammer Arm. But at the same time, I also feel like Stubborn needs a better electric move than Spark. Alright, summary. Let's... Special attack is definitely higher for Stubborn. Thundershock, Charge, Leaf, Thunder Fang, Magnet Rise, Thunder Punch, Discharge, Thunderbolt, Thunder, so I think Thunderbolt. Yeah, let's get rid of Spark in favor of Thunderbolt. Alright, there we go. There's our 2 heart scales that we have. We'll come back at a later point and go over some of the others. Now, before we take on the final gym, we need to train up a bit more, I think. So we got a whole route here that we can train on. Dark. I don't think I have a Pokemon on my team that currently knows Flash. Beautifly. Oh, that doesn't affect me. Just use a ghost type move on me. Look. You don't need to do this. But let's get out of here. Not get lost in the dark. I didn't read what he said there. Each trainer saw you. It's now Amber. Level 30 Amber. Why in the world would you keep an Amber at level 30? Wow. Okay. Celio. He said it with an earthquake. No chance this thing. Hey look, Mom's calling. Useful item, your money, yeah, get it. We understand. A zoom. Trainers? There is. But we have to fly back to the start to face him. Randomized. I'm not here trying to face wild Pokemon. I want to fight trainers. Either way, that should... Nope, not quite. Easter's still level 28. My Pokemon are power-packed. Chef Veronica sent out Lydian. I think I'm gonna switch out. Really not sure. Let's try out Vortex's new iron and attack. Switcheroo, but he has no other Pokemon. Switcheroo level 39. It sure looks like a Veronica. Okay. Brainiac into the lead spot. It's a Paris. It's an interesting looking Paris. I just stood there for a second, and then she turned around and looked at me. What is your battle strategy? It is foolish to use strong moves indiscriminately. Feraligatr. Might be part dragon type? Oh, it's not. Maybe it's... That was smart. I'm guessing it's ice type. Ow. I thought you prevented it from healing. That black sludge still totally worked. Okay. Side aim that seemed to work pretty well last time. Licky licky. Ow. Alright, let's send in recruit. That'll do some damage. Got to send in another Feraligatr. Kind of weird seeing a Blazy can use a fire punch on a Feraligatr and it being super effective. And then you remember that they're both ice types. I was training here alone. Behold the result of my hard work. Rich Kid Sonia. It's a very common name here in Johto these days. Let's hit it with a Psybeam. Oh, hang in there, Brainiac. Hey, out of the red. That'll get Brainiac to level 39. Let's learn to meditate. Our battle was remarkable. I wish for something to remember you by. Perhaps your phone number will do. Okay. Come up here and grab this item. Delibird. Again, I didn't come down here to fight wild Pokemon. I came down here to fight trainers. Silver powder. Old two. Dragonair in the wild. I don't know what type this is. I don't think it's just straight dragon, is it? Extreme speed, that's gonna hurt a little bit. Another Illumise. Stone. Have you heard of a place called the Battle Frontier? It's a huge place with many battle facilities, and it's located west of Olivine City. Let's see. If you managed to win all the way up through the Pokemon League, you might want to try it. Okay, so we're back down to basically the edge of... There's an apricorn tree over there we can't get to now. I think we're getting... Yep, we're... It's an apricorn tree. What's in this side of the dark cave? Now let's not get caught up in the dark. Finion. That's not gonna do much. I should have just ran. I don't even know if that 25 experience was worth losing BP over. Alright. Vortex. Lie. Back to Blackthorn. We'll heal up. head back down again. We gotta try to remember to go different paths than we took the first time, whenever possible. Sableye! That's not very effective. Okay. That'll do it. Down to fresh water. Can't remember what path we went down. Obviously this way, because we've faced him already. I think we went around that way, so we'll go this way. I think we went that way last time. Yep. Why do I climb mountains? Because they're there. Why do I train Pokemon? Because they're there. It's the why not approach to life. That's not very effective. Oh, this could be a problem. That doesn't affect Gruntig. Psybeam. Oh, he's really going for that minimize strategy. Mime Jr. That's super effective. What's up here? Oh, a choice band. It's like there's gotta be something there, right? Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Brainiac's now level 40. First member of the team to reach that level. Let's switch to Suds. There we go. Green Apricot. We're back down to the bottom again already. Looks like it. Alright, I don't really see a point in pushing too much further in that direction. So we'll probably wrap this video up here. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time, but of course remember to turn on the light and open the door, because you can't have sanity without at least a little insanity. I will see you guys next time.